You're listening to the Commercial Boys.
You asked for it, you got it.
Nobody asked for this at all.
My mom did.
Oh, okay. Our mothers asked for it, they're getting it.
Hillary genuinely found it perplexing, but wanted more.
If you're not Nancy or Hillary, get off this video!
This really isn't for you.
I'm Dan, I'm a commercial boy.
I'm Jake. I'm a commercial boy.
This is episode 2 of our podcast. How you ready? How you feeling, Jake?
Oh, I thought that was for the audience.
No, I don't care if they're ready.
I guess so. I mean, I'm just as ready for the first one as I was the first one.
Okay, well, Jake, once again, has no idea what the commercials we're gonna watch are.
Yeah, I'm equally unprepared. I'm just looking for a still from the new... This is amazing. I think I might remember this one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes!
So what we're gonna do is, this episode, we're gonna watch Uncle Majic commercials. There's the old one from 2010. That's the one we remember from our childhood.
I didn't know there were more.
But there's a new one. There's a 2017 Uncle Majic commercial, and I'm thinking that we'll compare and contrast them.
It's like the Hey Arnold revival.
Mm-hmm. So, the first Uncle Majic video, it's from 2010. So look up Uncle Majic new commercial 2010.
Can I just state that magic is spelled Majic?
Yep, it's magic with a J.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been uploaded by Hip Hop Uncle Majic. In the channel name, though, it's with a G, not a J.
Do you think this is the official Uncle Majic YouTube page?
You know, I am not sure. We could look into that after we watch this. So we're gonna watch the old Uncle Majic commercial, which once again is called Uncle Majic New Commercial 2010. Here we go. Alright, Jake. Who's your favorite uncle?
It's Uncle Majic, there's no doubt in my mind. I forgot about Shakim the Clown.
Right, yeah, you gotta remember Shakim the Clown.
Fuck, okay.
First impressions.
It's so much. It reeks of local public access commercial.
True.
It's so low quality.
The whole thing is green screen.
It's relentless. It is an assault. It is like a Transformers movie in that it is high octane, rapidly edited, kind of nonsensical, and just pummels you. Like, pummels your senses in a way that is almost gratifying.
It's definitely memorable, because I remember
it, yeah.
Because it was on in 2010, if this video title is to be trusted.
Yeah, this is right in, this is in my prime. This is...
Your prime, this is when you peaked.
This is mid-high school. This was my peak. I haven't been a better person.
This was early high school for us. We graduated in 2014.
Was it? Oh, shit, yeah.
High school was only 4 years long.
For some reason, I think 2007 for me is middle school. When I guess it's not. Like, for me, prime middle school was when I discovered The Killers as a band, when I remembered that they exist and that songs not on the radio still exist. And I just listened to Day and Age over and over again. That's prime middle school for me. So for the fact that this is 3 years later, I'm like, I must have been an old man.
Wait, what grade was that, if it was middle school?
I don't know. Well,
okay, no. Grade?
Yeah, possibly.
If it was 3 years.
Well, if it was 2007, like mid-2007, I was 10. What grade are you in when you're 10?
Thanks for listening to us just say numbers in a confused tone.
I think 5th grade. No. I was in 5th grade.
Oh, yeah, that's not middle school.
So that's not middle school, yeah. So never mind. I don't know anything about how old I was at any given time.
Anyway, what was the plot of this commercial?
This was Uncle Majic and Shakim the Clown vying for our attention.
That's true. Yeah. There's definitely a little bit of contention. They're
between
kind
the two
of like, yeah, because Uncle Majic is like, I'm the one celebrities call for their kids' birthday parties.
And then Shakim the Clown's like, no, I'm the one that celebrities call for their kids' birthday parties.
Yeah, and then we're taking through the list of things
that Uncle Majic can provide.
Which is food. I think
cotton candy machine.
Cotton candy.
I saw a van, and that's what really disturbed me.
A van?
There was a split-second cut of a van.
Let's see the van. Let's look into that.
I figured.
Okay, here we go.
They don't
acknowowledge it.
They don't acknowledge
popcorn machine, cotton candy machine,
bouncing castles. A van that zooms off.
It zooms.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, your immediate reaction is pedophile. That's, I think, a natural reaction.
I think that's a natural response. When
But
it's a,
why would they steer you
commercial
there?
geared towards children.
Why would they steer you there?
I don't know what we gain from having the van in there. Does it have any logos or anything? It's, this video is too low quality to see. I think it's the Uncle Majic, official van, though.
It must be, but you can't just plop a van into a clown commercial for kids and then not expect us to go, wait, hold up a sec. And I didn't remember it, and the fact that you had to verify means that you didn't maybe notice it.
No, I didn't process that at all.
Your subconscious definitely did, but your non-lizard brain didn't.
Yeah, so why do they want to plant a van in our subconscious mind?
There's no good reason to, make you feel subconsciously uneasy toward either Uncle Majic or Shaquem the Clown. It's just there to disturb. And it does, because I never
just gets the adrenaline pumping, and at the end, it's like a horror
movie. It
movie.
Gets the adrenaline!
It's like how, if you see, they say that you should see, a horror movie on a date, because, when, the adrenaline's going,
pumping.
it kind of feels the same as
It's almost like an
love.
aphrodisiac, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same with Uncle Majic.
This Uncle Majic commercial's an aphrodisiac.
Your lizard brain sees the van, it goes, oh shoot, we live in a world where pedophiles are a thing. Your heart rate is pumping. But
I gotta call Shaquem!
But your brain didn't even process the van, so at the end of it all, at the end of this 30-second commercial, all you feel is just love.
For Uncle Majic.
You just love Uncle Majic.
Well, I'm gonna say something controversial that you might have to cut. I think this is a false flag attack commercial. I think this is right-wing propaganda designed to instill subconscious racist fears in the hearts of white, middle-class, suburban Americans. You have Uncle Majic, who's a black man, and Shaquem the Clown, another black man with a name that would stereotypically be associated with a black man, and this planting of a pedophile van subconsciously, to which they draw no attention to aside from the beep beep, is there to instill fear, a subconscious fear of young black men in suburban white America.
You're out of your fucking mind if you think I'm cutting that.
I think this is a false flag. I don't think you can contact Uncle Majic. I don't think anyone's ever hired Uncle Majic. I think there's a deadline if you call Uncle Majic. I think it leads to nothing. And I think it is a false flag operation orchestrated by
Alex Jones
and InfoWars.
No, I'm the one celebrities call for their kids' birthday parties.
I don't think this is real. I think this is another Ponzi scheme. I think this is
So it's a false flag operation and a Ponzi scheme.
I think this is detrimental. I think this is in part what led to Donald Trump's ascension.
I think at the end of the day it can all be traced to that beep beep. It's when our culture started its downward trajectory.
Historians will look back and they will ask themselves what led to the decline of the American empire, and historians will fail to note Uncle Majic, and that will truly be us being doomed to repeat history.
What would you rate this commercial?
What is my criteria?
From pedophile van to false flag operation, what would you rate it?
False flag operation, you know how I'm feeling about this. You knew going in that I am 100% a false flag operation out of cheesy.
Out of 6 false flags. 6 flags out of 6
this
false flags.
This is a new town out of false flag attacks.
Oh no. So based on this commercial, would you call Uncle Majic for your kid's birthday parties?
No, because he's not real.
Uncle Majic commercial 2017 is the title of the video we are about to view. Uncle Majic, once again spelled with a J. This one has been uploaded by Alakazam Incorporated.
So if this is the same Uncle Majic, then the previous one was not the official. Or at least
maybe.
One of the two of these is not the official Uncle Majic YouTube
Or
page.
Uncle Majic got a new...
He's rebranded.
I don't know. Anyway, here we go.
This...
Thoughts?
Okay.
Prayers?
So the production value is... It's scaled. It is...
It's gone up.
It's gone up, but incrementally. It's gone up in accordance with the production value of all commercials. As editing software has become more cheap and readily available and easy to use, as better cameras have become cheaper and easier to use, so too has the production value of the Uncle Majic commercials gone up.
It's like the Moore's law of hip-hop magicians.
Yes. Yes, exactly. As things become cheaper, they become easier to use, and the processing power becomes better, so too do the Uncle Majic commercials. They're still shitty by 2017 standards, but if I saw this in 2010, I'd be, job well done, Uncle Majic. The thing I noticed, Shaquem the Clown is no more. I begs the question, what happened?
Suspiciously absent. Well, let's talk about what happened in this commercial for anyone who didn't get the chance to watch. So the first thing we see is a sad clown.
Oh yes, I forgot about him.
It's a child talking. I forget exactly what he says.
Are you tired of the same?
Are you tired of the same old boring clown?
Yep.
Yeah. Are you tired of the same old boring clown?
Interestingly, only white person in the commercial.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
I mean, he's the hip-hop magician.
I understand that, but, I mean, clearly this
that kid is Watsky.
I mean, clearly this is geared towards a specific demographic.
Yeah, I mean, it's black people.
I don't trust myself not to be stupid, so I'm just trying not to say stupid things.
I mean,
I went on a false flag rant, so I guess I'm not totally the stupid thing.
We're long. I mean, the whole premise of this commercial, the whole premise of this podcast proves that we're stupid people.
That's 100% true. So yeah, it's geared to...
It's
appealing to black people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're clearly marketing it to black people, why have any white people in the commercial?
Well, because they don't want to limit themselves.
I guess. That's true. Not only black people can hire Uncle Majic.
Yeah, Uncle Majic will take white people's money. Yeah. For sure.
I'm just... So, I mean, like, the rest of the commercial is Uncle Majic plying his wares, attempting to just let you know that he does birthday parties, and he'll give you cotton candy.
Yeah, he bursts through the sad clown.
Yes.
And is like, "Who do you call for your kids' birthday parties?"
Uncle Majic. Apparently, he is not the person who celebrities call for their kids' birthday parties anymore. No mention of that.
He's dropping the elitism.
Yeah, he's for everyone. He's a clown of the common man.
After the 1% movement, Uncle
it no longer became viable.
Really had to see the way that societal trends were going and adjust his marketing campaign accordingly.
Yes, the Bernie Sanders campaign really changed the way people viewed economic elitism in this country, and so Uncle Majic reacted accordingly.
Yeah.
I think it's most notable that he's no longer a musician of the elites. A magician of the elites. He's also no longer associated with Shaquem the Clown. I just want to know where he went.
He played Shaquem as well, so Shaquem was another part of his personality that he's defeated.
Defeated or left behind? Why do you think... Because Shaquem the Clown was the clown part of Uncle Majic. You'd think that by not being the same boring old clown, he would have moved entirely to Shaquem the Clown. Or maybe just clowns are totally out of vogue, full stop.
I mean, we do live in a post-it world.
That's true.
This commercial was not uploaded before
September
that movie came out.
That's true. So we live in a post-Pennywise world. But, I mean, like...
But although he would have known that it was in production... So
I guess he anticipated this coming. What is the point? What does he do? Is he just... I guess he's a magician.
Yeah.
So I guess he's full-time magician and just comes with cotton candy and popcorn and bouncy castles.
Yeah. He mentioned those three things, and then instead of a van showing up this time, he says snow cones. But then the van does show up.
The van is there.
It's unacknowledged.
It's also... But this time it's clearly a Uncle Majic branded van.
That's true. Yeah, because the video quality is much better.
And you can tell. But still begs the question, why is it important to put there? Why... I mean, were we to otherwise assume that he had no method of transportation and that we would be forced to pick him up?
Think that you have to drive to wherever Uncle Majic lives.
Uncle Majic comes with all of these party accoutrements, but it is your responsibility to get them.
Otherwise, you're like, do I need like a hot air balloon landing pad in my backyard for Uncle Majic to come?
I mean, you never knew. Maybe you needed a helicopter pad because he was pretty elite back then.
Back then he was, but now you know he drives a van just
He's
like
a magician of the
everyone
people.
else.
What about his shtick makes him a hip-hop magician?
Well, I'm glad that you asked that question, because I do have some videos of Uncle Majic performing.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not sure that your question will really be answered, but before we get to that, what would you rate this commercial?
Oh, I mean, I guess I've learned that it wasn't a false flag operation, that he is alive and thriving and rebranding and reinventing himself in new and revelatory ways. I'm gonna give this wait, what is my criteria again?
On a scale from boring old clown to hot air balloon, what do you rate this?
I'm gonna give it a popcorn machine, cause I mean, you can have one by yourself, but like, and so it's kind of boring, but like, it's cool when you see one, and popcorn when you're in the mood for it's nice. So yeah.
Would you hire the hip hop magician for your kid's birthday party based on this commercial?
Nah, I'm not a magic guy. I'm not super
Still
into
no?
magic. No.
Which commercial makes you more likely to hire him?
Alright, so let me tell you about the way I go about choosing restaurants in the city. I'm never gonna go into a B restaurant. Why would you want to go into a B restaurant? B is not clean enough to be an A. And they're kind of clearly trying to be at least semi upscale. So there's no reason to go into a B. I mean, when I'm with someone and I'm trying to not give them food poisoning, you go into an A. And generally the food's going to be good. But when I'm just in the mood to scarf down a dirty water dog, standing up, and have some sweaty guy standing right next to me, I'm going to go into a C. Because there's a character to it. You can taste the bacteria on the food, and that kind of enhances it. Likewise, I kind of like the dirty trash art style of the 2010 Uncle Majic commercial.
Okay, so what you're saying is basically that they're both very bad.
This one's a B.
Neither one of them are A's, but
2017 is a B. Who wants a B? C's got the character
but 2010
of shit.
is so bad that it's memorable.
It's not even that it's so bad. It's kind of just like 1970s New York. It's crime infested, there are hookers on the street corners, and you can buy heroin in Bryant Park, but god damn it, the 1970s New York gave us Taxi Driver. And you don't get Taxi Driver in Rudy Giuliani's New York.
Yeah.
With the Disney Broadway New York. Give me 2010, Uncle Majic.
Yeah, this is the podcast that is brave enough to take a stand against Rudy Giuliani.
Give me the one that is clearly lower quality and I thought might be a false flag operation.
Okay, so that is points to 2010 Uncle Majic. We're gonna watch Uncle Majic perform eventually, but there is a detail in this commercial that I'm surprised we haven't talked about yet. The app.
Oh, fuck, yes! I forgot about the app. Uncle Majic has an app now.
Uncle Majic has an app.
What could it possibly be for?
I watched this commercial, and then immediately I downloaded the app. So first, I want you to look at the little thing.
Oh,
the
it
little
is
symbol.
It
it's
is
so
not
crowded.
It is not sleek.
It's not at all sleek.
It is impossible to tell.
So you open it up, Alakazam apps,
Oh, okay.
and then it's you.
Oh no.
It's like a Comic Sans-esque font. It's not Comic Sans. It's like somewhere between
It
Papyrus.
looks like the online version of a Wix website
It's telling me that new content is available.
for the app.
I'm gonna download it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say yes.
Now your app's gonna restart.
It looks exactly the same. I can't tell what happened.
No.
But it's divided up into sections like Hip Hop Magician, Uncle
Majic
Majic Show,
Show.
Bouncing Castles, Magic Shop, Make a Deposit. Their
How
symbol
expensive is Uncle Majic?
Is a dollar bill for that one. And then Contact Music. So let's just go through them. Hip Hop Magician.
Oh, it's redirecting us.
Just a wall of text.
Jesus. It is a biography.
No one told Uncle Majic what an app is. This is basically just like
It's a link
website.
to his personal website, essentially.
The app is basically just a website. Uncle Majic has a magical way of connecting with people.
No.
I just walk up to someone and make a dollar bill float. After that, it's gravy.
Oh God, he's a somehow douchier Chris Angel.
And then there's Uncle Majic Show.
What is this part?
This is a lot of videos.
Oh, okay, it's his demo reel.
It's his demo reel.
Oh God. That LA talent agents looked at and said, "We're gonna pass."
Which one of these do you want to watch?
I don't want to watch any of them. I'm not sold on Uncle Majic.
Where did the salt go?
Yes,
The
that
flying
one.
table, or can you find the yellow ball?
You know what? Actually, that one sounds like a challenge, and I'm down.
Can you find the yellow ball?
I'm down.
Okay, so we just got finished watching Can You Find the Yellow Ball, which is a video that we found. Yep.
On the Uncle Majic app.
Yeah, so that's all I'll tell you to find it. I'll tell you to download the app, and then
I'm gonna tell you not to download
I'm gonna tell you to download the app, and then look under Uncle Majic Show. So this was about a 3-minute long, completely unedited video of Uncle Majic doing magic
One of his
tricks
routines,
and
yes.
also being racist.
I was gonna say, on the magic alone, it was impressive. It was nothing super gaudy, nothing over the top. It
No,
was a
he
ball,
has. There are a couple of yellow balls, and like he's making it look like they're bouncing.
But I
from
was
hand
fairly
to hand,
impressed.
and
I
it's-
wasn't quite sure. I was like trying to figure out like, oh, what kind of misdirection is he going to use? I'm going to try to focus on the ball itself. And even focusing on the ball, even like challenging myself to figure out how he did it, I wasn't quite able to do it.
No, it's sleight of hand, which is pretty impressive.
On the merits of the trick itself, yes, impressive. On his presentation, before we get to the racism, he starts mid-song singing, "We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz."
Yeah,
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Bizarre way to
very
start.
unhinged.
I don't... Yeah, he's just like
Lying on the table.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
a little bit out of breath.
Uncle Majic.
Yeah,
Singing-
he wore himself out.
Singing the Wizard of Oz, which... Curious choice, but whatever. We're doing... I don't know. And then he makes the ball disappear, reappear, disappear, reappear.
I'm gonna take it, place it right here. It disappears, and it comes back behind here.
And now he's like, now I have 2 balls.
And I have 2.
And then he does it in English, and then he does it in
Those
Spanish.
of you who speak Spanish, that's uno, dos.
If you speak Spanish, uno, dos.
Which I guess, fine.
It's
I mean,
kind of
he's-
like an episode of Dora.
and he's the hip hop magician. He's appealing to a audience of people of color. I'm sure some of his demographic he's targeting is Spanish.
Sure.
Then he does Russian.
He goes, yeah, if you speak Russian, he says Russian.
Vroska, vroka, brofrokre.
And at this point, a pattern has been established.
Yes.
He's gonna say, he's gonna count to 2 in a bunch of different languages, and we're gonna be impressed by how many languages he knows.
Rule of 3.
He's a worldly man.
Rule of 3 in comedy, you change it up on the third one, you give him misdirection, and he does the third one in Chinese, and his version of Chinese, the comedic spin, is that he says it in English with a racist Chinese accent.
If you speak Chinese, you have a ball, and you have another one.
That's his joke. But then he keeps going in other, like,
Yeah, and then at that point, he can't help himself.
he's just doing more racist shit.
If you're Jamaican, that's 1 mon, 2 mon.
You don't know you got a ball.
And then he's doing, if you're from
British-
Baghdad,
Baghdad.
it's like you're not allowed to
What are
play
you
with the
doing?
ball,
Don't
so
play with
it's
my
like
ball.
kind of, and he does like an Arabic accent, and he's mean, and then he does a stereotypical inner city routine,
Yo, what's up, man?
and then he does a British routine.
And if you're Caucasian, hello. No, if you're from London, hello. How you doing? You have a little yellow ball and another one.
Honestly, his British accent wasn't bad.
How you doing?
There are some things that are impressive,
How you doing?
and other things that are horrifying.
Yes, so that was upsetting. So in many ways, he is like your uncle in that he's vaguely racist and a little upsetting to you.
He truly is everyone's uncle.
Yes, so
Maybe
he,
not your favorite uncle,
but he is
but an uncle
reminiscent
nonetheless.
of my uncle. No, he's not. Oh, he's not. My uncle is fine. But anyways,
that was disappointing. And then his shtick goes on, and then it's over.
He yells, "Who's your favorite uncle?"
He commands you to recite the favorite uncle pledge, says he can't hear us. We're invited to shout Uncle Majic again, and then it's over. And I feel sad inside when I'm done.
I don't know what the goal even was.
This was his ad. This is my best material.
Yeah, that's
you thought
true.
this was
his tight.
as good as it gets. Yeah, this is him showing us at his best. I'm sure he did multiple takes, and he decided this is the winner. And
It's completely unedited, which is interesting to me.
well,
Because it looks like you see a green screen in the background. There's like a white umbrella, for diffusing light.
That's
so
probably
he
for
has
his ad.
equipment.
He probably shot his ad here.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you would think this would be edited at least a little bit.
Maybe give it a little bit of flair, but when you start editing Magic, you're thinking to yourself, oh, he somehow did this through movie magic.
That's a good point.
He edited the trick, but in not editing the take, you're led to believe that this is all exactly how it's going to look in real life. So I understand why he wanted to edit a magic routine. However, my point is he could have not
done it
uploaded
again. He could have just not been racist.
he could have just not uploaded his racism and said, this is me at my best.
Yeah.
This is the best you can hope from me. And I'm going to tell you, Uncle Majic, your best was sorely disappointing. And I will not be hiring you to my future kids' birthday parties and celebrations.
Uncle Majic, you got yourself banned
From the Bohusky
Jake's
household.
parties.
Yeah. But still not a fan of Magic, full stop. You didn't turn me, Uncle Majic. You didn't convince me.
There are many more sections.
I don't want to
in
see
the
any
app.
more of these.
I just want to show you one more section in this app. It's called Music.
Is it going to make me like it more or less?
Definitely less.
Ah, great.
It's called Music, and it's just Uncle Magic's favorite songs.
Why? Oh, let me see. Let me see his curated library.
There's a lot of Moana,
Moana's so in right now.
and then Ao and Tio.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know who that is.
No, I don't know who a lot of this is. Moana again, then Justin Bieber.
No. Go back. This is the Moana soundtrack, but it's
Right,
Dwayne Johnson.
You're right.
It is You're Welcome, which is a bop a little
Love
bit.
Yourself by Justin Bieber.
I see Doc McStuffins. Doc McStuffins is a animated television show on Disney Kids.
And then there's a long description of the songs.
Aw, this is cute. I actually like this.
But they're over like a background.
Oh, so it is very
so it's
difficult to
really,
read.
it's impossible to read it.
Yeah, not great.
Oops.
Not exactly how you want to do that.
Juju on the Beat.
Is that... I don't...
You've definitely heard it.
I don't know that song. Migos!
Migos.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's just music that Uncle Majic likes. Some Chris Brown.
I'm gonna say he's got pretty basic taste in music, not gonna lie.
I mean, it's basically what I would expect.
It's the most inoffensive stuff you can find, which is...
Well, Chris Brown is there.
For some reason, we've decided that he's okay. I don't know
As
why
a society.
I don't know why we've given Chris Brown a pass, but Chris Brown's a piece of shit and he can rot in hell. Yeah, why? What? I'm going to derail this podcast.
The only podcast brave enough to take a stance against both Rudy Giuliani and Chris Brown in the same episode.
If you still allow yourself to listen to Chris Brown, look yourself in the mirror, ask yourself, what are my core beliefs? What do I stand for? What do I support in this world? And if you count wife beating or just domestic abuse among the things you're not okay with, don't listen to Chris Brown. Be better. His music isn't good enough to warrant someone getting beaten. I'm brave for saying this.
I agree with you. I'm gonna take a very brave stance and say that listeners, you have to choose. You have to make a choice right now. You can keep listening to us, or you can listen to Chris Brown. Okay?
Who's it gonna be, guys? Is it gonna be us? Is it gonna be these us two wise men who are brave enough to take a stand against domestic abuse and make fun of people brave enough to put themselves out there on television and online? Or are you gonna listen to Chris Brown, very talented musician?
That's what we're going to describe Chris Brown as. After Chris Brown, very talented.
I can't lie. He can dance really well, and he can sing. But I mean, okay, he's still a wife. He's still a domestic abuser.
Yeah, you can't dance your way out of that, Chris Brown.
You're right. You can't. Don't do that, guys. Don't listen to him, please.
Stop.
Don't give him your money.
Anyway, so I was doing research for this episode. I was looking up Uncle Majic.
There's still more Uncle Majic.
There's a little bit more. I scrolled to the bottom of Uncle Magic's website, and I saw this. 1994.
Oh my God. What is this?
Uncle Majic, the hip-hop magician. This is a Sprinkle of Jesus Corp company. And we're going to get to that in part 2.
Oh my God. This is a false flag operation. I knew it. I should have trusted my gut. What is Jesus doing in Uncle Majic?
Yeah, we're gonna get to Sprinkle of Jesus. This is already a little bit long of an episode for us, so we're gonna save that for another time. We'll call this Uncle Majic
Part 1.
Part 1.
We're already jumping the shark and doing a 2-part episode.
Oh yeah, right off the bat.
And it won't be done for another 3 months like the last one.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to wait. Sorry.
All right, I guess that was it.
So basically, don't vote for Rudy Giuliani.
And
don't listen
vote
to
for
Chris Brown.
when he
don't
inevitably
vote for
runs
him
for
either.
the Senate.
Yeah.
And I'm a commercial boy, Jake.
I'm a commercial boy, Daniel.
And this has been an episode.
This.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to us.
Thank you. Oh, we have an email address. So if you want to, email us commercials that you want us to review,
yeah. Oh, crap,
feel free to do that at commercialboyspodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. If anyone listening to this finds a fascinating commercial that you think is worth our insightful diagnosis and discussion, feel free to shoot it to us.
Yeah. Okay. Until next time. Bye.
Adios.